Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled in the mountains, there lived a young boy named Hiro. Hiro had a fiery temper, and whenever he got angry, he would lash out at those around him, causing hurt and chaos. One day, Hiro's grandfather took him aside and said, "Hiro, I see the anger burning inside you like a raging fire. But just as fire can destroy, it can also be tamed and used for good." Intrigued, Hiro asked his grandfather how he could tame his anger. His grandfather smiled and said, "Come with me." They walked together to a quiet spot by the river, where the water flowed gently over smooth stones. His grandfather handed Hiro a small stone and said, "Hold this stone in your hand and close your eyes." Hiro did as he was told, feeling the weight of the stone in his palm. "Now," his grandfather continued, "imagine that your anger is like this stone, heavy and hard. But just as the river smooths away the rough edges of the stone over time, so too can you smooth away the sharp edges of your anger." As Hiro sat by the river, he took deep breaths and focused on the sound of the water flowing. With each breath, he felt the tension in his body begin to ease, and the anger inside him started to diminish. When he opened his eyes, he saw that the stone in his hand had indeed become smoother, its edges worn away by the gentle touch of the water. From that day on, whenever Hiro felt his anger rising, he would close his eyes and imagine himself by the river, letting the calming sound of the water wash away his anger. Over time, Hiro's temper became less and less of a burden, and he found that he was able to respond to difficult situations with patience and understanding instead of anger. And so, Hiro's journey taught him that just as the river smooths away the rough edges of a stone, so too can we smooth away the sharp edges of our anger through patience, understanding, and mindfulness.